Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. It's going to be a hair tutorial, which I've never done before, but I do love doing hair. I'm just not that great at it, so hopefully the way I explain things is okay and you guys understand it. I got gifted by the lovely GHD. They gave me this curling wand, so it's the Curve Tong Classic Curl. Just open it. So it looks like this. It's got the clamp on there, which is really great, so you don't need to wear like heat-proof gloves or anything like that. So I'm going to be showing you today how to create these beautiful beach waves, which are just really nice for summer, I think. And then on the other hand, I'm going to be showing you how to do this kind of like old Hollywood kind of classic curl style. So if you're liking the way that it's looking and sounding, keep on watching and I'm gonna plug this bad boy in. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my hair up. I like ran over it with the straightener this morning just because I have really like frizzy curly hair, and I wanted to show you guys how to do this on like straighter hair because I think on curly hair it's kind of hard to see. So I'm just gonna brush all of the knots out of my hair. By the way, I'm doing the beach waves first. Now I'm just gonna spray some heat protection through my hair, and then I always like to section it into 3 sections. I kind of do the bottom half of my hair in one section, and then I tie the top half up, and then I divide the top half into 2 sections after I've done the bottom half, but I'll explain that a bit later. So get this out of the way. Now I'm gonna take that all the way to about like that, leave a little bit out at the bottom, and then I'm going to twirl it to the left, so kind of like outwards, and then all the way to my roots. Hold it there for about 5 seconds. Lucky I wore a bra under this, my nips will be out. And then I'm just gonna let go with that. So it's looking like that, nice and loose. And then with the next piece of hair, I'm just kind of taking small sections at a time. With the next piece of hair, I'm just going to turn it to the right, so inwards instead of outwards. So you just want to kind of alternate, that's the trick. I always get so sweaty when I do my hair already. Let that out. My first curl always looks so weird. So take another section and turn it to the left. Or anti-clockwise, whatever you work better with. Hold it there. By the way, this one heats up so quickly. It literally heated up in like 2 seconds. And it makes cool little sounds. And then let it go. And I'll show you one more. Leaving that little end out. So we were turning it right or clockwise this time. And let it go. So I'm going to do the rest of this bottom half of my hair and show you guys in fast motion because I feel like you've kind of got it by now. So on the instructions it says you can hold it on there for like 5 to 8 seconds. That's all you need. Now that bottom section's all done, I'm just gonna spray it with some hairspray so that it holds. And it doesn't really matter if you use a lot of hairspray because like when you think of beach hair, it's always kind of ratty looking anyway, so if your hair kind of clumps up with the hairspray, that's okay. Now to get that bit out of the way, I'm just gonna use one of these clips. And then I'm gonna let half of this top half down, if that makes sense. So like there'll still be a third of my hair up in a hair tie, which is just gonna be the kind of top layers or the front section of my hair, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did before. So leave a little bit of hair out down here. And then twirl it away from my head for the first bit. And then the second one we're gonna do inwards. By the way, I'm only on first day washed hair. I washed my hair last night, so it's gonna slip through the wand a little bit. If you don't want it to slip through, just use bigger chunks or dirty your hair with some kind of cream. Or just do your hair on like, I reckon second or third day hair is the best, like everything holds well. I need to sneeze. Okay, so take those clips from underneath out and hairspray again. So far it's looking like this. So it's looking a bit ringlety, but once we brush it and put a little bit of product in it, it's gonna look how we want it to. I'm gonna take that final bit out and I'm just gonna clip back this bottom bit so that we can keep all of the hair out of the way that we've already done. Okay, now I want my hair to be in the middle part and it already is. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn this bit away from my hair, away from my head. And I'm going to take it all the way up to the top, like up to my roots, because this bit's really important. With like beachy waves, you want like a lot of texture in the top of your head, I think. Okay, so we're looking like that. I'm going to pull those out and hairspray. Make sure you get a lot at the roots, and then I'm gonna get a hairbrush and I'm just going to brush it out so that it's not like ringlets anymore, so that it's like waves. And then I'm going to put some oil in my hair just to make it kind of the curls kind of separate a little bit. And then I'm just going to scrunch. Now with the front, I've just got a fine tooth comb and I'm just going to tease a little bit underneath, like right at my roots. And now I'm just going to put some like texturizing spray in it, or like some root kind of lifting stuff, whichever you like. They do a pretty similar thing. And then just scrunch it at my roots. And then last but not least, I'm going to tip my head upside down and spray my hair like that. And then here we have these beachy waves. They're like loose, messy, bed hair, I guess you could call it. My hair's all the same color, so it's really hard to actually see what it's doing. Okay guys, so now we're going to move on to the Hollywood kind of old classic hairstyle. I just brushed out and straightened. I straightened it a little bit so that it wasn't really curly anymore, so that it's kind of like we're starting on a clean slate. And I apologize for my wings. I already had like the other makeup on, but I was like, might as well add a wing, add some red lippy to make it look more legit. So I'm just spraying my hair with the heat protectant again because I've got heaps of junk in it from the last hairstyle. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get a real deep side part. So I'm just using the end of this comb. Now I'm going to separate them into equal halves again like I did before. Oh my god, my hair feels so knotty, but I just brushed it. I've got so much stuff in it. And now we're going to get started. So the most important thing with this old Hollywood style is that you do all the curls the same way. So I'm going to take it all the way to the end there. And then I'm going to curl so that the wand is underneath my hair, if that makes sense. See how my hair's on top rather than underneath? So curling that right to the top there. Holding it, and then letting it go. So just taking small sections, and I'm going to make sure that my hair is right at the base of the clip, and then I'm going to kind of wind it upwards so that it ends up right at the end of the tip like there, if that makes sense, so that all the curls fall the same way. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera right now, I've got like 3 mirrors here so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I'm going to do this first one again because I don't think that was very good. And after each curl I'm just going to hold it up there for a second and then let it drop. If you like, you can pin, if you've got like little pin curls you can do that too, My hair always holds really well to curls because it already is curly, but if it doesn't, pinning the curls is a good idea. So just try to make sure that the wand stays horizontal at all times. I always have the worst habit of like turning it vertical, but make sure it stays horizontal because it's a really like crucial part of this hairstyle. You want to get all the waves to be kind of uniform. Oh, that's hot. Oh, I just burned my ear. I so knew that was gonna happen. Okay, now taking these clips, I'm just going to clip those little bits of my hair back so that they don't get in the way when I move on to the other sections. I'm taking this top half down, picking half of it back up again, and tying it up out of the way. And now I've got the middle section of our hair to do. So I'm going to brush all of the knots out of that. Ooh, that hurt. Remembering to wedge the hair right down the base of the clip and then wind it underneath and wind the hair around the wand so that it ends up at the tip there. Okay, so unpin the bottom bit and I'll show you guys what it looks like for now. I just changed what I was wearing because I realized I have pimples on my back and I don't want to show them on camera. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. It's all like very separated curls, but we're going to do the top and then I'll show you how to make it that kind of like beautiful Hollywood wave. I'm going to pin all this and then untie the top bit. Get that side part back to where it was before. Oh my gosh, hair on my nostrils. Oh! Okay, so this is what we're left with. Just gonna brush it all out. I look like a vampire with this top on. First, I'm going to do this side. Okay, so I'm just kind of twisting all of the curls back. Now I'm going to undo all of my hair. And this is what we've got so far. So I'm just going to pick up like a paddle brush and I'm really gently and slowly just going to brush out the curls so that they're a bit softer. So that's what we've got so far. Now with this bit, I'm just going to pin it behind my ear, just with some bobby pins. Just that underneath bit, so that that top layer can kind of fall over it a little bit, like so. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick up that bit there, put some hairspray under there, and then I'm just going to tease it a little bit, just so it kind of has some volume. See, if I face the side, you can see that it sits up a little bit so that it's not so flat. I have seriously flat hair, so I always need a bit of volume. And now I'm going to give the rest of my hair a bit of a spray, just so that the curls hold. And I'm just going to put a little bit of oil through the hair as well, just because I have very, very frizzy hair and I don't want it to be frizzy, so Okay, so that's the final look for this one. It's super romantic. I love it. Very classic, like it'll always be in style. Okay guys, so that concludes the video. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of different style of video. I had a lot of fun filming it for you guys. If there's any other kind of hair related tutorials that you guys would like me to do, just let me know and I'd definitely love to film one. But anyway, hopefully this was kind of easy for you to follow. I always kind of lose my words. I just feel like I didn't really talk that much, but if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and I'll also name what size this barrel is. Like, I think it's maybe 1.5 inches, but it looks like more than that to me, so I'll write that into the description box below. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more beauty related videos, okay? And I will see you on Friday for another video. Alright, thanks guys, see you later.